All right, welcome back everybody. Today we're doing a Q&A. I've been wanting to do one of these for a minute, okay? But I always pushed it to the side. I never actually sat down and initiated it, but here I finally am doing it, okay? So let's do it. I asked you guys on Discord to ask me any questions you want. I don't care how personal. Just ask me some questions. And did y'all deliver? Y'all delivered. Let's do it. All right, so the first question is from the homie Flair. He said, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. I mean, I just love pizza. I mean, one time I went an entire week of just eating nothing but pizza, like every single day for an entire week. And if you've ever been in my life, you know, like pizza is my thing. Like pizza is just the best. The next question is from the homie Minecroaster. He said, do you like this meme? It's not bad. I mean, I don't think it's funny, but it's just not a bad meme, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys never played Undertale, you won't know who that is. And if you've never seen Thanos, okay, thick Thanos, you don't know what that glove is, okay? Just, yeah. What is your favorite villain? Oh, I love this question. This is a hard one because I love villains. I would have to say, I'm gonna have to say Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, because like, who doesn't love Frieza? Like, just a dominant character. We got another question from the homie Flair. He said, and what do you think about pineapple on pizza? Very important question. Well, we know how Gordon Ramsay feels about pineapple pizza. He doesn't like it. But in my experience of eating, you know, I'm a pizza fanatic. Okay, listen, I love pizza. Okay, but pineapple pizza isn't terrible, but it isn't like I would pick that over like pepperoni or something, you know, like I just won't, you know. But it's not like terrible, but I don't know, like, who came up with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just discombobulating. But I can say Hawaiian pizza is delicious. Like, that is some good pizza. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The next comment is from Ganhi the Sex Beast. If I said that right, I probably didn't. He said, "At Pure, what motivated you to become a YouTuber?" Well, if you guys don't, you guys don't probably know the story. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story really quick of how I even found YouTube. Okay. So I was younger, right? When I was younger, me and my cousins, we would watch Naruto. Like, every time it came on, we'd be watching it. Okay. And I was such in love with Naruto. My favorite character of all time is Sasuke, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Sasuke. But like, I was so obsessed with the show, and I was watching it every single time it came on. And one day my cousin came home and was like, yo, you know you can go on Cartoon Network and like play games? And I was already hooked after he said games, but then he was like, they have clips on there from the episodes, and then like you can do the hand signals and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? So we went on the computer and we went on Cartoon Network, and I was hooked. I was playing games on there from Naruto and everything like that. And he was showing me how to do it. He just went up to the top hand corner, like, it's like the little top hand corner is a little bar, and you put in how he will put in how to be a ninja, and literally all of the Naruto stuff will pop up. I mean, the hand signals. Okay, I still know how to do it. Okay, like, everything will pop up related to Naruto when you put up how to be a ninja. One day he wasn't home, okay, and I wanted to get on Cartoon Network, so I went up to the bar and I looked up how to be a ninja, but it wasn't on Cartoon Network. It was still on Google, okay? So it took me to another Google page, and I didn't know what was going on, but I seen a video titled How to Be a Ninja, and it was from Nigahiga, but I didn't know him at the time, so I clicked on it, and I was just hooked ever since, and it motivated me to do it. And then I got my that same year for my birthday. Wait, no, that same year for Christmas, I got me a laptop, and that was it. Like, I was hooked, and pretty much what kept me motivated is just the idea of, you know, you can create this content and people watch it. Just the idea of that, you know. Money wasn't even an option, like a thing for me. I didn't even know you can make money off of that. I just thought it was something cool to do. So yeah. That's how I became a YouTuber, and pretty much that's what keep me motivated. Like, the idea of people like you guys watching the content and giving feedback. Just like the idea of that is really like something I enjoy. So the next comment is from Small Holy Water Bean. When you high five someone, are you touching them or are they touching you? Good question. Let me read that again. When you high five someone, are you touching them or are they touching you? I mean, I think it's a mutual thing going on. I think y'all both are touching each other, but I mean, it depends on how you look at it. From your perspective, you could like look at it from like, I'm touching. Well, it's still a mutual thing going. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Okay, I'm not thinking that deep. Okay, it's not happening. All right, so the next comment is from the homie Flair. Once again, he said, "How many pets you got?" Okay, I got a cat. Okay, like just a cat. Oh, and I got a pet spider named Jerome. Just kidding. I don't got no pet spider. I'm just kidding. You feel me? And what's your favorite and least favorite video game? Dang, you put me on the spot. Oh, like I hate when people ask me like, what's my favorite video game? Because I love video games to the point it's just so hard to choose. Yo, I'm legit thinking right now. Like, it's a lot of games I love, and it's not a lot of games I hate. I'm trying to think of a game that I've got. I know it. Okay, now it's a tie between like 3 games. Okay, of course, Grand Theft Auto 4. Like, mad hours on Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay, the next game is Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4, you guys don't understand how much I fell in love with that game. Every single day, I would play a game, a match online. And this next game might be a shocker, but SOCOM Confrontation. Okay, you guys probably don't know what that is. It's an older game, but listen, that game is so. I literally listen. I gotta put down my phone for this. There was one time, like, this is legit. Okay, I literally woke up in the morning, right? Played the game all day, all night, and I literally played it into the next morning. Just continuous hours on that game. Like, this is real. Like, that game, I got so many hours. Okay, like, like I was in love with that game. Like, I love that game to this very day. But sadly, they shut down the servers, so I couldn't play the game. You know, and you know what? GameStop, you are dead wrong. Okay, you let me buy that game and then tell me the servers are down. If you guys don't know, there is no single player for SOCOM Confrontation, so I just got a game for nothing. Literally. Okay, the servers are down, so it's a multiplayer game. What's the point of even buying the game? They just took my money, and I went back to GameStop like, listen, this ain't right. Y'all sold me a game with the servers down, and they was like, listen, my bad. But what you can do, you got the receipt. I say yes. You can say you can sell it right back to us, and they got me. You know what I'm saying? They cut the price down to like $2, like legit. I just went right across the street and got me some Burger King. Like, this is real. And what is your least favorite video game? Oh, this is hard. What? That's probably something I recently played because I don't remember any games where. I would have to probably say like. It's probably like Call of Duty Ghost. Yeah, I think it's probably like Call of Duty Ghost. I mean, I was gonna say one of the games I played recently where I was raging, like the fish game. I don't like that game, but I remember buying Call of Duty Ghost and just not having a good time at all. Like, I just was like, what am I doing? I didn't want to play it anymore. I played it like one time. No, I played it a few times actually, and I just stopped playing it. Like, legit, I still got the game somewhere, but I'm not playing it. I'm just not. All right. So the next comment is from T Spot. He said, "What would you do if there's a kid in front of you?" Huh? What would I do? Nothing. I don't understand. Like, is there something I'm missing? What would you do if there was a kid in front of you? All right, the next comment is from Flair again. He says, "Scariest moment of your life." Oof, I don't know. You know, like, I have like a very like complex like my brain tends to like, when it comes to things that like scare me or anything like that, it's like an automatic thing where like push it to the point I'll forget it. You know, it's like a weird situation I got going on. So I'm really thinking right now, the scariest moment of my life. Oh, I know exactly what it is. So essentially what happened was, my friend, he had these Yeezys, like, you know, like the Yeezys, the Kanye West shoes. He had those, and he was like, yo, I'm about to sell these on Let Go, okay? And it's this guy, he wants to buy them and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, and what you telling me for? And he was like, I want you to come with me. And I was like, nah, I'm chilling. And he was like, listen, I'll give you half of the money I get. And I was like, word. I jumped up and I went outside to meet him. We got in the Uber and we started driving, and everything was fine. The sun was out, everything was good. You know, the breeze was hitting me just right. And then we still driving, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, like, you know, how long is this? You feel me? It's like, oh, we almost there. You feel me? Sun's still out, but you know, it's getting a little lower. You feel me? And we still driving, and the sun is like almost going at this point. You feel me? I'm just discombobulated. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He was like, man, we almost there. Legit, like when we finally got there, like it was pitch dark. Like put your hand in front of your face and like you barely can see your hand, like that dark. And there was no like street lights. And what made it even scarier was the address that he gave us was a abandoned house. We got there and we're like, yo, where's this guy at? And he's calling his phone, he's not picking up. The Uber driver's like, listen, I'm gonna sit here with y'all, you know, until he come out to make sure everything good, you know, because it was like a little spooky situation. The Uber driver sat there, and then out of nowhere, the Uber driver just pulled off, like legit. I was like, wow, he did us dirty. So we out there in the pitch dark, no communication with the guy. And the situation only got worse from there, okay? I'm gonna explain. So we calling the guy, no answer. And then he finally calls back from a different number. And I'm like, yo, what do you got me in right now? What's going on? Hey, we about to get robbed. I'm ready to go home. He finally comes, he's like, all right, I'm on the way. I'm sorry about that. My phone died and blah, blah, blah. I noticed this as soon as he's walking, but my man's was mighty red. Like, you know, like someone, like it's normal to wear the color red, but like red, like everywhere, like the pant, like who wears red pants? And I'm just like, yo, what? You know, I'm over there on Sesame Street. I'm stressing out. You feel me? My friend like, no, listen, calm down. You're fine. And then he come up to the shoes and he's like, yo, these ain't what I wanted. What is this? Huh? This ain't right. What's going on? This ain't the color. I'm a blood. I wanted red. So apparently my friend had put on the Let Go website that the shoes were red. So the next comment is from the homie Simo. He said, would you rather become a big YouTuber or get big from your music? You can't be both. Well, to be honest, in my opinion, I feel like the music industry is like completely screwed over. Like, it's like if you don't have a certain image, then your music won't resonate with this generation. Like, that's no offense to my generation, but it's like you have to have a certain look, you have to have a certain sound, you have to like move like this, you might have to like start a little beef up just to get somewhere. And you know, I don't want to be involved in that. The obvious choice would be YouTube for me, and I love creating content. And the option with YouTube is it allows you to do whatever you want. You can pretty much become an entrepreneur, like legit entrepreneur. Yeah, so YouTuber. I think that's the obvious choice. The next comment is from Long Lanky Fellow. He said, oof, beef or chicken? Chicken. The next one is from Phantom Guy RB. Can you accept my friend request? Question mark. I already did, bro. Next one is from Simo. He said, what if I just like bought you a cat? I already got a cat, so you don't need to. Thank you though. The next comment is from Flair. He said, what is your setup? Serious question, please. Well, it's Get Out. That's the best way I can put it. Get Out. Now I'm assuming you want like a freaking a tour. Yeah, that's not happening today. I was gonna save that for a later video. When my setup's complete, because this wall is supposed to be filled with padding, but yeah, I didn't finish, and then I gotta get like the little Velcro strips to put this on the wall correctly, because as of right now, these are pinned up with pins. Yeah. All right, so the next comment is from the homie Carlos Miguel. He said, "Does time have a beginning or an end?" Oh, I love this question. See, I'm a deep thinker. I love to like just think about things too much for no reason, you know. But does time have a beginning? Well, I believe time doesn't have an end. So does time have a beginning or an end? I feel like time is infinite. Okay, so does time have a beginning or an end? Well, it depends on how you look at it. Like from a human perspective, I feel like time is limited. You know, like time is not infinite, and there is a start of time for a human. Well, from a human's perspective, start and there is an end. You know, but in terms of the universe and space and things like that of that nature, time is infinite. And do I believe there is a start? Well, is there a start of time in space? Yes, but I don't think there's an end. I think it's forever. I think the universe will continue to expand and expand and expand. And yes, I believe in the multi-universe theory. Okay, I can see that being a possibility. Okay, but I'm still religious at the same time. It's like this weird discombobulation situation going on with myself. But I believe in like God, but I also believe in like the universe and stuff like that. And I feel like they're like, it's a balance between the two. Like I believe like God created everything, but at the same time I believe in like, you know, certain things are just like happening because of science. Like I just believe that, but I believe God created it all. Like that's just how I think. I'm not your traditional Christian where I just believe like everything that the Bible pushes out, because I feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on with the Bible. Like somewhere along the line something was changed, wording, whatever, to make a certain gender look more masculine and more in power. And I feel like power was used to, well, the Bible was used for power to make people more vulnerable. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? But yes, time has a start in space and in a human's perspective, from a human's perspective, but there is no end of time in space, but there is a end of time for a human. Okay, I'm bad at picking my words, but I hope you understand. I hope I don't come off as like this mad person. I'm not mad, okay? I'm just trying to get the right word. Alright, so the homie Carlos Miguel said, how thick is Thanos? Pretty thick. The next comment is from Echo. That's my producer. He makes all my beats for me and stuff like that. How do you think you are going to manage doing YouTube and music at the same time? ? I'm Xing because I am going back to commentary on what used to be my main channel very soon, and I'd like to know how you would handle doing both. Well, you put more time into whatever you enjoy more, but whenever you have any type of spare time, you put that time towards music. That's what I pretty much do. Like 90% of all my free time goes towards YouTube, but anytime I have actually any spare time, I put it towards music, because this is a way to express myself, but this is another way to express myself in a different way. So it's all about time management and any way you can fit it in to your schedule. But it depends on how bad you want it, because if you really want it it's gonna happen regardless. But it all depends on how bad you want it to happen for you, how bad you want to do these things, because you will find the time. All right, Septi Vibe said, how do you rate? Well, I like to go in these smaller people's live streams, and I like to like share it and like get the views up, because it's just fun to get the reaction. Like, I just enjoy that. But essentially, you just get a group of people together, you hype it up, and you put out something, and boom. So the next comment is from the homie Minecroaster. He said, do you give Skipper an N-word pass? I don't know who Skipper is, but I'm assuming he's like a white person or someone who's not black, right? I don't think it's coming from a racist standpoint. I just think it's just more of like, it's just a word, you know. To them, it's just a word, you know. And I get it. It is just a word to you, but your ancestors literally use that to dehumanize my ancestors. And the fact that you just say it's just a word, it kind of like takes away from what it was, you know. It kind of does, and I think that's kind of wrong. And I do think it should be some type of like line of like, yo, you shouldn't joke about this. Like, I see a lot of like people online making jokes about like, you know, just putting the N-word up and stuff, and like, you know, like using that as like a punchline. And I don't find that funny at all. I find it morally disrespectful. And yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just disrespectful. So the next comment is from the homie Jam. He said, why don't you change your upload schedule to once a week? I mean, you'll get more views that way. Well, it's not, see, I think that's the thing with a lot of more of the newer content creators coming out. They have like this thing with views and things like that, and it's morally not that way with me. I don't look at views. I look at connections. Someone that puts out one video every week or anything like that, you're gonna have a bad connection with your audience. You're not gonna have a real connection, because they won't know who you are, and they might even stop watching, because like, who wants to wait a week when they can go watch someone with 1 million subscribers who's posting consistently, who has a fan base, and who's entertaining, who has higher quality. So there's not a lot of things in my favor since I'm small already and everything like that. So the little bit of audience I do get, I need to cling on to them as much as possible. I need to let them know like, yo, I appreciate you even giving me a shot. So that's why I post a lot. And it's not about views with me, it's more about connection. I like connections. I like to get closer with people, and I just want people to understand me, and that's why I do what I do. But that is the last question. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, let me know, because I might create a series like every other week or something like that, where I just answer your questions or something like that. I'm for sure working on a series where I do try not to laugh videos. Like, I enjoy those. Those are really fun to make. So if you guys would like to, if you guys want me to react to anything, make sure to go on my Twitter, which is down below, and send me the video through Twitter, okay? Messages, whatever you want to send it to me, how, I don't care. Just get me the video and I'll react to it, okay? But thank you all for watching. It's been your boy Pure. One love. I'm out. Dizzle.